3 months, 2.5 months before our March deadline to get out RK1s for you to hit your April deadline. There's still a lot of things that take place. So just to walk you through some of the different components of what happens in this slide. So at the end of the year, end of December, beginning of January, the previous books are closed and we start going through the numbers, reconciling everything, making sure that all the accounts are correct and up to date. We work with our CPA to do a third party review with them, and then to apply any depreciation to the different projects that we have ongoing. And by the time we get to March 15th is when our initial delivery deadline is. Now, many times, and especially if a firm has been operating for a long time, they can have very complicated end of the year transactions. The books may not be as simple to reconcile, especially when you consider rents coming in or projects. You can have situations where you close a deal at the end of the year in order to fully apply tax benefits of cost segregation and depreciation. Those studies can take a while to close and complete. So let's say we buy a property that is stabilized and is renting in November or December. We want to order a cost segregation to depreciate that asset in a most favorable and advantaged way for our investors. That study takes time, and if we can't hit our March deadline, we'll file an extension for our K1 reporting, which means that it's very likely that the K1s won't come out before your April 15th deadline, which is not the end of the world. It just means that you'll need to file an extension as well. But in the name of trying to provide you the greatest benefit, that is the most advantageous thing for you to do. So several reasons why they're late. Again, it's not due to us kind of just sitting and waiting and hoping that we don't have to fill out the taxes, even though they need to get done. We're very much actively working on them, as you can see from us bringing up this discussion as early as December, because it takes time. It's on our minds, and we want to make sure that these do get out as early as we can. Other things that should be considered, which we didn't mention before, is most of our projects right now are physically located in Massachusetts. We have investors from around the country who are invested in these projects, and there are different tax rules for investors that come from out of state. There are